We are now at this place. There's no clue as to how long this is going to be. What can we possibly do? The answer is so very simple. Everybody can wear a mask. Everybody can social distance. And if you cannot do that, you're an idiot who is going to reap the whirlwind.
Remember me?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again. It's 2 a.m. here in Singapore. So I get to say I stayed up late at night chatting to Tom Hanks.
That was almost romantic there.
It is. You are triple hatting again. I mean, you're writing the screenplay, you're producing, and you're acting. What made you head back to World War II?
Well, you know, there's always something new that comes along. When I read the source material of C.S. Forrester, this was the first time I saw an entire movie, an entire episode of World War II be told inside a man's head. You always have something very specific to play, but along with that new turf, the struggle is universal here. The survival that he has to go, the responsibilities, the fears he's have are universal. And we weren't planning on this, but it also ends up being hand in hand with what the world is going through with COVID-19 right now. Nobody knows how long it's going to last. No one knows who is going to get stricken by it. There are things you can do to protect yourself, but they might not save you.
As one of the sort of first celebrities that came up to talk about getting the coronavirus, how are you and Rita doing now? And how do you think the rest of the world is sort of handling this pandemic?
Rita and I were uncomfortable for about a week, and she was much more uncomfortable than I was. My symptoms they weren't pleasant, but they were gone after about 8 or 9 days. Then after that, we're hunkered down just like everybody else. We are now at this place. There's no clue as to how long this is going to be. What can we possibly do? The answer is so very simple. Everybody can wear a mask. Everybody can social distance. Everybody can wash their hands. And if you cannot do that, you're either a fool who is sowing the wind, or you're an idiot who is going to reap the whirlwind. So, I mean, it's just like driving a car. Drive slow, look out, don't hit pedestrians. You do that without even thinking about it. We are all experiencing this together.
We're all in it together.
If we're not all part of the solution together, then that's a really big disconnect in our individual societies.
Cinemas are not open, and this was meant to go on a wide theatrical release. Do you reckon that this is the new normal?
It's the new normal for now. There is going to be a time when we will be able to go back into a theater, a Broadway show. We'll be able to do this again, but we all have to accept the reality. We just can't do it right now. Let's wait it out, and the time will come where we will be able to go back into a theater with 800 other strangers, watch a movie, and then come out with something in common. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it will. That's the nature of humanity.
Well, we'll wait for that day. Thank you so much, Tom. And we hope you come back to Singapore really soon.
Singapore's a great place. I can't wait. In the meantime, you can go to bed now.
I will.
Congratulations on your first command at last.
I'll always be looking for you, Evie, even if I'm 1,000 miles away.
Air escort to Greyhound. You will now be out of range of air cover for the next 5 days. How many crossings does this make?
This was my first